Are you curious about the most pristine cities in Africa? When choosing a location for their next vacation, cleanliness is always one of the most important considerations for travelers. When it comes to progress and advancement, Africa is the ideal continent. Many African cities have made significant effort to provide their residents and visitors with more lively and clean environment. Forget the stereotypes about Africa. This continent is improving every single day. This post is for you if you're looking for the greatest African travel destination or if you want to migrate there for employment or school at some time in the future. Below is a list of top 12 cleanest cities in Africa. Before we start, please kindly click on the subscribe button below. 1. Kigali, Rwanda. The largest and most popular city in Rwanda is Kigali. If you study up on Rwanda's recent history, you'll be astounded by the rapid changes that both the nation and its capital Kigali have undergone. There are numerous reasons why Kigali is the cleanest city in Africa. Everyone in the city is concerned about maintaining cleanliness. There isn't a single bit of trash to be found on Kigali streets, even after hours of searching every nook and cranny, unless a tourist passed by first. You must travel to Rwanda's capital, Kigali, if you want to see all the developments the country has made in such a short period of time to become a thriving state. Remember to reserve your hotel room in Kigali in advance. 2. Port Louis, Mauritius. The people of Mauritius are proud of their wonderful capital city, Port Louis. The Port Louis Municipal Council continuously maintains the cleanliness and sanitization of the city, as Port Louis Council maintains a very high standard compared to most other towns in the world. The city only competes with Scandinavian cities in terms of air quality. The second cleanest city in Africa is Port Louis. Numerous people travel to Mauritius each year to enjoy the country's year-round sunlight and unique all-inclusive resorts. 3. Cape Town, South Africa. Beautiful Cape Town, South Africa has received numerous accolades for its outstanding people and environment. The goal of Cape Town's Solid Waste Management Department is to maintain overall cleanliness in the city streets and public areas. Because of this, Cape Town's beaches are some of the world's cleanest beaches. Visit Cape Town if you want to see and experience Africa at its best. The third cleanest city in Africa is Cape Town. In addition to being one of the cleanest cities in the world, Cape Town is also the most developed and one of the nicest places to live in Africa. Choose a hotel in Cape Town in accordance with these recommendations if you wish to observe an African success story in person. 4. Tunisia. One of the cleanest cities in both North and whole Africa is Tunis. The municipal council is in charge of maintaining the street, but that's not all. Renewable energy sources such as solar energy, wind energy, biofuels, and other sources are constantly being promoted to Tunisians. Bicycles and electric cars are growing more and more popular, bringing Tunis down much closer to becoming a green city. You should visit Tunis with a friend and cross it off your bucket list so you may look back on it with the fondest of memories. Before taking a flight to Tunis, don't forget to check out the hotel discounts there. 5. Windhoek, Namibia. The only site in Africa where people can speak German is Windhoek, which draws inspiration from Germany for both its architecture and street names, along with serving German beer and sausages everywhere. Windhoek's municipality constantly involves the neighborhood in solid trash management to maintain a clean environment. It is said that this city is tidy, safe, and convenient to navigate. Numerous tourists select Windhoek every year due to its distinctive culture, architecture, hotels, and natural surroundings. 6. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. The largest city in Tanzania and one of the cleanest in all of Africa is Dar es Salaam. This city is incredibly lovely and adorable because it is situated next to the Indian Ocean. Simply said, after visiting this city, you don't want to leave. Currently, Trees and bushes that absorb carbon dioxide and release a lot of oxygen into the atmosphere cover half of the city and its surroundings. The cleaning of reservoirs is also given a lot of emphasis. Get a ticket, reserve a hotel, and travel to Dar es Salaam this week to be inspired by one of Africa's most prosperous cities. 7. Gabon, Botswana. Botswana, the most democratic country in Africa, has one of the continent's cleanest cities. Gabon is fortunate to have a robust economy and an astute government that regularly informs citizens about the benefits of recycling, composting, and reusing. If you visit Gabon, you'll be astonished at the size of its park and how clean its wide streets are. In addition to being clean, Gabon is a wonderful place to visit in Africa because it is modern, safe, and offers a variety of lodging options for every price range. 8. Algiers, Algeria. Algeria's capital is referred to as the Paris of North Africa because of its beautiful examples of European and Arabian architecture combined. In order to maintain the weather nice, the municipality of Algiers is constantly coming up with new suggestions for limiting the use of personal vehicles. Visit Algiers to see the splendor of North Africa firsthand. Choose an Algiers hotel with a private beach for the ideal experience if you want to take full advantage of the Mediterranean. 9. Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is known as the Green City in the Sun because of its hills, valleys, and vast green parks. The majority of Nairobi residents commute by walking, using public transportation, or riding bicycles, which dramatically reduced the quantity of carbon dioxide emission compared to residents of comparable cities of the same size. Composting and recycling trash are other popular practices among Nairobi residents. Nairobi serves as a successful illustration of how people and nature can coexist. One window is in your hotel room in Nairobi might open to a rural forest with wild animals, and the other might open to the distinctive skyline of the city. 10. Libreville, Gabon. The major city in Gabon is located by the Atlantic coastline. Libreville City Hall has developed a few creative solutions to maintain the quality of the air in the city, such as raising parking fees significantly so that more people are compelled to use public transportation. Despite the fact that Libreville is surrounded by numerous enterprises, appropriate steps have been made to guarantee environmental protection. The capital's numerous green spaces, tree planters, and bike paths are other noteworthy features. Prior to experiencing it firsthand, most tourists are unaware that Libreville boasts some of the top beachfront hotels along its coast with breathtaking views and unbeatable costs. 11. Kumasi, Ghana. Ghana's Kumasi earned the moniker Eden for a reason. This city, proud of its abundance of flowers as well as the inventive ways its citizens make their city as energy efficient as possible. They make an effort to use renewable energy as a substitute in their daily lives. The largest tourist destination in Kumasi, KGT, West African Market, is spread out over kilometers of land, but despite its size, there isn't a single item of trash there. Ghana is generally regarded as the ideal country to start with if you are interested in traveling to all Africa because it has a Western-like feel with English-speaking citizens while still managing to maintain its African roots. What are you still holding out for? 12. Asmara, Eritrea. Asmara is referred to be Little Rome of Africa, that is Piccola Roma. Asmara has several buildings built in the Italian style, and there are a ton of Italian restaurants all throughout the city, giving the impression that time has stopped in Rome in the 1950s. One of the cleanest cities in Africa is the capital of Eritrea. Asmara clearly embodies its Italian influences in addition to cleanliness. Your imagination may easily fool you into thinking you are in Italy when you are actually in East Africa as you wander through some of the streets. For a simpler commute, be sure to reserve a hotel close to the city center. Thank you for watching once again. Please do like, subscribe, and share your comments.